Hello, and welcome to Manga Mommies.
A podcast where we chat about, you guessed it, mangas, and occasionally our lives as parents.
Nice to meet you all. I'm Kyo,
And I'm Kel.
and we are your host on the show. We hope you're having a great Monday. So please, would you kindly get a drink, take a seat, and let's chat. Welcome back, everyone. Today we will be announcing our new pick for the manga of the month. Woohoo! But first, if you're listening to this before the new year, so roughly the 30th, unless something happens again, then Yori Otoshio, which means have a good new year. But if you're listening to this from the 1st of January, past the new year, Akimashite omedeto, which means Happy New Year. How was your holidays, Kels?
Overall it was pretty good. Did, the family thing with both sides of the family. That was both the same day. And then for Christmas, my grandmother decided that the holidays weren't spicy enough and she put herself in a merge. She's good. We're good. It was pneumonia, but she's 93. So grumpy Pollock in the emergency room. But everything is okay now. We are fine.
That's good.
Yeah. How was yours?
Mine was all right. By the time Christmas Eve came upon us is when I realized that for whatever reason, the podcast episode for that Monday never uploaded. Ugh, that was a rough one. So that night I helped old Saint Nick out while I sipped on some hot cocoa and sat on the couch editing again. Where that lovely picture came from was after Santa had come and me still working on it. But I found the bug that occurred, re-uploaded it, and this time I stayed up for like another 2 hours just to make sure that it worked. So I got to bed around
Yeah,
4
you're a
a.m. 4 a.m.ish. Yeah.
Yeah, you're a mom. You don't need sleep.
I don't need sleep. I got this. Slept until the boys got up, which was like, what, an hour? Woo! Yeah, had me a chocolate covered espresso bean or my own sensu beans, and I was gone. Let's go. Zoom, zoom.
It's not anxiety, it's go-go juice.
Oh, yeah. The only thing I found that was the issue was I guess the file had saved wrong for the voice file, which is the only thing that we have is a voice file right now anyway. I would have noticed it if I wasn't already deep into things that needed to be done and places that had to be go. So basically, I was just drowning. I was drowning in my ownness for the last few days.
Well, hopefully you're feeling better now.
No. Still drowning, but it's okay. Eventually I'll get a life jacket or I will see the pearly gates. I don't know anymore. But oh well, it's up now if you wish to listen to it, since no one is anyway. So don't care. Moving on with my life. You ready for the new year that's creeping into the door?
I am very excited for the new year and for 2024 to be over and to leave all of the chaos behind and create, I'm sure, a new set of chaos that may be slightly less detrimental to my mental health.
Yes.
Yay!
It'll be good. It'll be fine. Everybody's like, oh, it's going to be my year. I don't even do that anymore. I'm just like, I'm going to make it my year. I don't give a shit.
Yep.
Don't care. I stayed home anyway.
Yeah, I'm just like, I ended up doing one of those goofy filter interactive things on TikTok the other day. And it was like, oh, you're going to graduate. And I'm like, yep, yeah, I graduate from my pre-apprenticeship program in May. That makes total sense. And then it's like, you're going to have the cops called on you. And I was like, oh, I fucked up. And then it was a coffin. And I was like, oh God, I really fucked up.
I did it as well. And the first thing it told me was I was going to have triplets. I was like, and we're done.
It tried that shit. And I was like, re-roll, try again.
I was like, and we're done. We're done. No more. We're done.
It's like, you're going to graduate school and fuck up somebody, you get arrested and kill somebody. And I'm like, that's not promising considering the field I'm going into is electrical engineering. Construction electrical. That could be bad.
Yeah, pretty much.
And then it becomes, did I kill me or did I kill somebody else? Because
Girl on that one.
Anywho.
But no, yeah, I had to stay up and I got it done for everybody, but
yeah, you a rock star. You got it done.
Oh yeah, get it all done. But shout out to, we got some new followers on our TikTok that will be going away sometime in January because of like the whole quote unquote band. So welcome for the short period of time you'll be here.
And please, if you'd like to still follow us, we are on several other socials.
Go to the other socials. Quit just liking my shit on TikTok. I know, I'm an artiste.
Plugging socials here. We're on too many for me to remember, but the list is
Well, technically, the only two that I actually pay attention, like the others, I don't actually get on and deal with anything. But the main two that I actually do anything with is Spotify and YouTube. Those are the two main ones. Now, Spotify does send it to other platforms, but I get the readings back on Spotify. I just don't know what platforms that it sends it to. So if you see us on the other ones and you want to just follow us on the other ones that you find, that's fine too. I just won't see you.
What's our manga of the month this month, Kyo?
Woo! I completely forgot.
So,
No.
our manga of the month is Spice and Wolf.
Woo! Where the furries begin. Well,
A
from the
little.
furries I know, that's one of the first ones they introduced him to it. So
Yeah. So, Spice and Wolf was written by Isuna Hasekura. It was illustrated by Kaito Kume. The genre is shonen. Classified further with adventure, fantasy, and romance, it is published by Yen Press. The original run was from September 27th, 2007 to December 27th of 2017, with the sequel, Wolf and Parchment, A New Theory of Spice and Wolf, running from May 27th, 2019 to present. It currently only has 2 volumes. The original run does have 16 volumes. It also has a light novel, an anime, and several video games released under Nintendo for the computer, Switch, PlayStation, and Oculus, all about this manga. So, a little bit about the plot. Spice and Wolf's story revolves around Kraft Lawrence, a 25-year-old traveling merchant who peddles various goods from town to town to try to make a living. His main goal in life is to gather enough money to start his own shop, and he's already been traveling for 7 years while gaining experience in the trade. One night, he stops at the town Paslow, and he finds in his wagon a beautiful wolf deity named Hollow, who is over 600 years old. She takes the form of a 15 to 17-year-old teenage-looking girl, which I think is where a lot of the issues come in, but she does have a wolf's tail and ears. She introduces herself as the town's goddess of harvest, who has kept it blessed with good harvests of wheat for many years. She has experienced increasing isolation and disillusionment with the townspeople as they move away from her protection towards their own methods of increasing the harvest. She is really hurt at their forgetting their promise that was made between her and the farmer when she arrived in the village, and their criticism of her as a fickle god for not needing to replenish the soil with smaller harvests. So Hollow wants to travel to see the world and what has changed as she has remained in one place for many years. Lawrence accidentally frees Hollow from being bound to the village, and she manages to bargain her way into traveling with him. As they travel, her wisdom helps to increase his profits, but at the same time, her true nature draws unwanted attention from the church, who are a powerful organization who loathe magic and pagan deities, primarily for their own greed, and want to eradicate all belief in the pagan gods. So very like Christianity versus paganism, but still a very light-hearted manga. That's what I got.
cool. That's all. I personally, this is the one I'm going to have to read from scratch, everyone, because I had a lot of people who really liked it, but the people who I knew who liked it started to fantasize about her in ways that I'd rather not repeat. So I stayed away from it, and I never knew what it was about. I just thought it was an over-sexualized deity goddess thingy, and come to find out, she's not over-sexualized. It's
Nope.
you.
Very, yeah. Even in the anime, it's very much portrayed the relationship between her and Lawrence is friends. They do have like a connection there. They do kind of start out as like friends and they kind of get along, and then it develops like into a closer friendship. And then there does become some hints of love between the two of them as it progresses, but it's not where it's like, ooh, furries. Yep. Like it is a very sort of lighthearted and sweet manga with ties into like, oh no, we're trying to like evade the church as we go from town to town. And there's all these little things that come up that it's not a heavy read, which I find to be nice, especially after the holidays where all of us, I'm pretty sure, are just burnt out from all of the festivities and the travel and,
Ugh.
Santa and everything else and whatever else you believe in that just completely destroyed the last little bit of will you had this year.
Yeah,
So this is
me.
something easy.
100% me. All of my will is gone. I'm done.
Like this isn't heavy, this isn't gory, this isn't crazy. It's very easy reading.
Yeah, like I said, which is fine. Why I was like, oh, okay. Well, when you first brought it up as an idea, I went, oh, I don't know if I'm ready for that step. And then you were like, what are you talking about? And I'm like, I've went through trauma. You're bringing back a lot of craziness of my past. So
Here on Manga Mommies, we delve into the trauma behind the anime. It's okay, Kyo.
no, it's not. It's not okay. But don't worry, all those people are dead to me. So, yay! It's just, I was like, oh, okay. And then I was like, I don't even know what this is about. Even before we started recording, I was like, I still don't know what it's about. I literally listened to the synopsis when she read it, and I'm like, oh, that's what it's about. Okay.
Yeah, it's not one of those mangas where you really need to, like, delve in, and it's got, like, a lot of meaty substance where you're like, "Oh, no, if I miss this one thing or I skip this one chapter, you lose everything." It's, like, almost to me like a slice of life, sort of, like fantasy slice of life
Yeah,
in
I
my
can see
mind.
that because I want to be where the people are.
Pretty much.
Yeah,
Yeah.
which is fine.
So this one is a nice and easy read. It's got a lot of material if it's something that you really love. Like I said, there's a whole light novel series, there is an anime, and several video games about it, some of which are like even VR. So like do what you will with all of that information. I know a lot of people really like the light novel. It goes into much more story details than obviously a manga would, because I think if you were to take the light novel and translate that back into a manga, it would end up somewhere around like 40 or 50 volumes you would
Right,
need for the amount of content that they did. So
right,
there's a lot there with this one that is nice, and the fact that the original run is finished and then everything in addition to it is what's continuing on. You know, you can stop at the 16 volumes if you wanted the whole collection and be done and happy, and it's all good. I did my homework. Yay.
so proud of you. Well, I mean, very proud of you. Again, I'm very proud of you. By the way, the last episode, even though I didn't go on a rampage, she took no feeling to it. I was just having a rough week. Still having a rough week. We're getting there.
Mhm.
We're getting there.
I mean, I think you would have to actively go out of your way to make me, like, upset about something that you've said.
Yeah.
You'd have to be targeting me very specifically and be like, "This is actually meant to hurt, otherwise I'm not gonna take you
Like me
seriously," and
physically
it's
throwing a shoe or something.
defending.
Damn!
Like, "Oh, no, I'm blocked, she must actually be mad." What do you mean that whole, like, hour she was ranting it wasn't in jest?
What do you mean I didn't
Okay.
apologize and weep at her feet? Nah.
Oh, she was actually serious.
Oh, she's at my door. Oh, she's got a knife.
And this is Kel signing off forever.
Ay, ay,
Oh.
ay. No, even recording this today, we were supposed to, like she said, we were usually do it at night. So, yeah, it didn't happen because my computer was like, fuck you. I'll do what I want. And I was like, really? Come on.
It's definitely weird recording when the sun's up.
Ugh, I know. I should be napping right
Welcome
now.
change. I'm actually mentally with it for once.
Aw, but it's so much fun when you're not. You agree to
So
things.
much more for you to crop out.
I don't know. I had to crop out like the whole silencing shit because I was like, what happened now? You really made my anxiety go up by just silencing yourself. You don't understand how sad I
It's
was.
chastising bean.
I was literally looking at it going, what happened now? I'm on my laptop for now, for God's sake, my broken laptop, and my laptop for God's sake.
Next time I'll just be like, hold on, put the hand up. Because this is actually the first time I think we've recorded an episode where we're actually on camera too. So to be like, hold on, I have to pause.
Yeah, something, because you're like,
Yeah.
silence, silence, silence.
Because normally, like, I'll still do that, but you don't see me doing it, so it doesn't sound like anything's any different.
Yeah.
So,
Gonna have to warn somebody, especially when we go live. They're gonna be like, we can't hear her. We can't hear her. Like the whole, what, 2 people?
right? Did we also want to talk about the potential hiatus coming up?
Yeah, so we have a bit of an update. I got shit going on, like out my ears. Let's just say that, out my ears. I got a lot of stuff that's having to come up a little bit after this episode airs. So we're gonna have like a pretty much a hiatus for the entire month of January. We'll be back, I think, at like maybe we may do like a 2-parter when we come back for like just the recap of manga of the month, and then whatever was the next episode, probably with like in the first episode to make it like it's a new season. Yay!
Yeah. We're hoping that we can, do what needs to be done and also pre-record some episodes so we're not recording like we're doing now and it's recording and airing in the same week, and try to save poor Kyo the stress of that because she's a rock star and she's our editor. So
I'm the
she's doing
editor,
these crazy
producer, I'm
turnarounds.
everything. The writer, the
I'm the
snacker,
comedic relief.
my frustration. That's what she is. She's my frustration.
I am a soundboard and comedic relief. That's all you get.
Yeah, and I mean, I don't know. You're the one that's just like, you can do it, and I'm just like, death bringeth me.
Mhm.
Plus, I got two under two, so it's been all over the place. I need some recap and relaxation just for a whole week without going, oh no, we haven't recorded yet, which is what
Well, I
happened
mean,
last
that's
night.
why I sent my nephews the play kitchen so that they have something to do.
Yeah. Oh no, they enjoyed a lot. They like tackling me and cuddles, but I can't edit and do 6 million other things while they're on top of me. So, and I'm too broke to like pay someone else to do it.
I mean, if we actually start making money with this, first things first, editor.
Yeah. So we'll be back soon. Don't miss us too hard or leave us forever. Come back and there's like nothing, and I'll be like sad face and tears. But we'll be officially coming back with our second season. That would be February 3rd. Technically would be officially us coming back that Monday. So hopefully we'll have everything done and you'll see a pretty new side of our podcast.
Yay!
Yay! Put sign on my lip.
Because yeah, we have a bunch of new topics that we're gonna do.
Yeah.
And everything else. So
If you heard
we're
in the
not
last
going
episode, I
anywhere.
was chewing her out for typing that
We're
much.
not a one season podcast. You're stuck with us.
Yeah, pretty much. So, no, I just need a moment to recap and figure things out and get some other stuff done. I got some more blood tests I have to do. They're still working on figuring out what the hell's wrong with me. So, yay! Though I got some test results back recently and they show nothing. So, still a medical mystery.
And this is a surprise to no one who knows.
Yeah, yeah. Anyone that knows me that may or may not still be dead to me.
Yeah,
pretty much.
If you made it this far in the episode, we want to say thank you. We couldn't do this without your support. If you'd like to subscribe and become an official Manga Mommies member, the link will be in the show notes. For Manga of the Month, the PDF, copy, or free website will be located below. If you feel up to it, like, subscribe, or share our podcast so we can find more people just like you. We hope you have a great rest of your day, whatever time that happens to be, and we can't wait to see you next week.
Stay tuned, and thanks for listening.